Imagine a creator journey where your most authentic self is your biggest asset and not a liability. For too long, we've been told to fit in a box, to allow formulas, to chase fleeting trends. But what if the key to everlasting success and genuine connection lies in embracing your unique creator fingerprint, even if it defies the algorithm's expectations? When I created this YouTube channel, I had to make a huge decision, which might also have been my biggest mistake. We see it all the time. This trend is blowing up now. Use this sound to get. Next year, this will be the way to make videos. This is the latest dance moves. The list goes on and on. As content creators, especially if you're starting out on your journey like we are, we can get bombarded with videos, posts and influencers telling us how to serve the algorithm and then grow. But you see, I didn't want to follow trends or produce content to appease the algorithm. And in this video, I'm going to share 2 simple steps that I have implemented to grow my channel while staying authentic and true to myself and producing content that reflects who I am, my mindset, and my beliefs. So the first thing I want to talk about is staying true to my brand essence. I needed to decide who I was and what this channel would be about. Now, when it comes to creating brand essence, I have to say that I really did not have a clue about how to create a brand. So I did the only thing I could. I turned to AI and asked it to create a brand based on my values and content. I then read this and made some subtle changes. InWill's 2 might not be that inspiring, but it does really fit to my brand. Once I had typed everything into AI, the outcome of that gave me a brand essence. It also gave me core messages, my pillars, my voice, and even my colours. And I was so pleased because I'm rubbish at choosing colours. It even gave me some ideas for future content. Whenever I make content, I want to stay true to that brand so people know what to expect. But who was I creating content for? Well, next up was defining my audience. I was really passionate that I wanted content that creates a community. Modern Millie explained the power of having community in one of her videos that I watched. It suggested that instead of chasing trends, we should be building conversation. Rather than posting for views, we would post for value and create something that people want to be interested in and also who trust me. I needed to be clear who my intended audience was. So back to AI I went. And I have to say, I was pleased with the outcome. I really felt that it reflected what I was trying to achieve. It said that I was not giving advice, I was documenting a journey, and people could see themselves in that journey. Hopefully, my audience would see me as relatable and I wouldn't come across as an expert, just somebody who is developing as they went through their journey. So rather than hopping onto trends or algorithmic changes, I was going to stay true to myself and my audience and build a community. So it's up to you now. I've made my decision, and like I said in the introduction, it might be the worst decision I have ever made for this channel. But creating and staying true to your personal brand is so important. You need to create a persona on YouTube that really reflects yourself. If you are the dancing trend following creator, then that's great and I wish you all the best. But if you are something other than this, then I would strongly advise you to be true to yourself and produce content that truly reflects who you are and the audience you are trying to reach. Focus on providing value to your audience rather than the number of subs or views you are getting. And remember, you've got this. And if you would like to see how I plan using storytelling to share my journey in a more interesting manner, then watch this video next.